too challenging. Yeah, get out there and do it.
Middle of nowhere.
We are in the middle of nowhere. So that road goes to Pukieti. This road that we've just come in on, that's kind of back to Pukieti, although we came through the Waitomo way. This road here, that heads back to Maricopa, although we're going to get to the Maricopa Awakino road and turn left. It's not recommended for trailers. We've got a map on our tank bag, which is new. Not the map, but the tank bag. Here. Yeah, I think last time we were here the tide was right up, eh? It was kind of sloshing up here. Welcome back to the channel. This is Scenic Adventure Moto, and on this journey we're doing a trip down to Taranaki, 3-day journey. We just had a small bag on the back of the bike and stayed in a small cabin. This is typical congestion out on the back roads of New Zealand, so don't have to worry too much about the traffic, but around any corner you need to look out for sheep or other stock on the road. If you are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe, and we'll get some more of these videos out to you soon. Maybe click the notification button too. Cheers!
The visionary man behind the creation of Pukieti was William Douglas Cook. He was born in New Plymouth in 1884, and although his family moved around New Zealand as he was growing up, he always loved the young Pukieti Park. He secured possession of his property at Ngā Tapa near Gisborne from a successful draw in a land ballot in March 1910 when he was 25. He named it Eastwood Hill and began planting trees immediately. This became his life's work. He left New Zealand to fight in the First World War and was wounded at Gallipoli in 1915 and again in France in 1916. He came home blind in one eye and even more determined to create something worthwhile, and also to save every tree possible from the destruction he had seen in Europe. He loved rhododendrons, and by 1949 he had more than 110 species and about 300 hybrids growing at Eastwood Hill. However, they didn't thrive in the dry climate, and he would often move them around looking for the ideal site. From about 1936 he was quietly looking for the perfect home for them, and in March 1950, with help from Russell Matthews of Tupari, they found it here. They discovered rhododendrons already growing beautifully along this road, and Mr. Cook purchased the first 163 acres, or 66 hectares, the day they saw it.
Oh, come out of the bush. Let's go to that lighthouse, eh? So here we are, as far west as you can go on the North Island. And that is the lighthouse, and that is Mount Taranaki, covered in clouds. I reckon?
It's pretty wild out here, eh?
It is very wild. I'll go back and have a close look at the lighthouse, eh? Yeah, it's got a nice coat of paint on it. Here we are back on the road, and we're heading for Kiwi Road. I think, what was this road called? Moki Road. And come to our first tunnel. This one's got a little roof. So this is inside the tunnel, obviously, but you can see the sedimentary layers. They're actually sloping uphill, and the tunnel is going downhill. It's pretty cool. And magnificent roads. But the roads are super steep and windy. Well, we just bumped into some friendly local farmers, and they gave us a few tips on the road. And their biggest tip actually was, once we get out of this tunnel, which we've just come out of, is to listen up to hear if there's any traffic, because the road's narrow and there's lots of slips. As you can see behind me, down there, it's quite narrow, and it's pretty much, it's Papa, which is very slippery, so it's pretty dry, this bit anyway, that I can see. But I'll get you a shot of the tunnel. Anything to add, honey?
The kids were really fun.
Yeah, bunch of kids playing up. So I don't know if I said before, but this is Kiwi Road, and it's an alternative to State Highway 3 and Mount Messenger, so obviously no traffic this way. Actually, the other difference with this tunnel is it's slightly uphill as we came through, and it's just dirt base and crumbling a little bit from the sides. But it's all good. Road closed, not for the Africa Twin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, it's 11:04 on Friday. I don't know what the date is, 27th or something of January. And we've just come through Kiwi Road, and the condition was not too bad. There was a few little holes and stuff, and there was a couple of little rock falls, so you had to be careful, but all in all, wasn't too challenging. Yeah, get out there and do it. We are at the oasis, the Ohura Oasis, and I mean, it's such an oasis. It's got a couch, it's got a picnic table, and it was quite a long windy road, wasn't it?
It was around the bend.
It was the road that kept on giving. That's what I'm going to call it.